say, the bowlers are pretty attacking most of the time. That was the cutter. It got lifted up and out of the ground. So, yeah, this is what came next. Well, you're not going to do that time, are you? Anyway, top ball. First of the innings. Last ball of the over coming up. Charges it, so gets it a little bit short again. And it will just be a single, so he'll retain the strike. Probably not a bad thing the way he's going at the moment. Hudjuk gets 19. Liege get 21 off the first over, 21 without loss. So, the golden ball count is ticking along. 5 matches without a golden ball. It will be 29. We go with one. And PCC starts. But who knows, but full of surprises. We may just be able to burgle another one before we're done here. Many sound to hear Mr. Maximo in the Ice Cube European Cricket Network. And joining me for this series, of course, is Charlie Hunt. And Charlie, last innings of the first week, it has been rapid, hasn't it, from the Belgians?
It's been incredible, and I tell you what, if there's ever a way to round off a pretty impressive week, it's going to be with a big, big chase. Boy, do I feel like we could be there. And it will be. Shazad is going to take us here into the second over, and pull, and well, it's been put down. It was a big opportunity for Zabir to kill, unable to take it. It came with him very, very quickly. He just said, well, to be honest with you, I didn't really have much of an idea. I think I did quite well to get a hand.
Yeah, well, I hope he's not injured. Had some injury issues at the ECC last year. I mean, it does well to get up. In fact, he gets too far with his hand, clunks into his wrist. So that was a chance to get rid of Hardjob on 19. Pretty tough one though. I suppose he does save 3 runs there.
Yeah, no, he does. I think that might need to be a bit of magic spray. He's been swapped out. He's in a lot of discomfort here, but if he's going to continue for this ball, he might go off after this one. Fuller down the ground. It could be an opportunity. Oh, no. Direct hit would have been very close. Take another look at this one. It was a full toss.
The man just threw it too short and it bounces over the stump, so he didn't even have a shot at hitting them basically. But the batter was on the back foot. He would have been gone by a mile. But he just got the length of that throw wrong.
Yeah, completely wrong. It's what you expect to get a throw in when you're sort of on the longer boundary, trying to bounce it off the ground. Doesn't get it right. Will bring thing back on strike. This has gone high in the air. This has got snow on it. It re-enters the atmosphere and is taken. Excellent catch from Mohamed Norman. This one gets this completely right. Goes fingers up, and this time gets the catch. First wicket falls, 23 for 1.
Yeah, good technique. And you see, he tries to go a bit too square with that. He knows it straight away. But I like this. I mean, that is perfect fielding, really. Calls it early, makes it his. He wants it as well. And despite that going miles in the air, he had time to kind of order food and get it delivered before it came down. But he took it easily. So Noman, good bit of fielding that time. And that's the first wicket now. The score is 23 for 1.
It's a big wicket of Hardjob Singh. He goes for 20 off of 8 deliveries, and that's a big wicket. He made 42 in that first game off of just 18. So just goes to show he is a big wicket to get. Newman comes out, he's got a big opportunity. Yeah, look, he would have liked to have gone on with it, no doubt about it, but he has got them off to a fast start. And that 15 and over is what I'm looking at. They want to be 30 off 2. This brings very experienced Umair Butt to the crease at number 3. Yeah, he is a very experienced campaigner, isn't he? In all forms of cricket. Also recently in T10, of course. But he's got to go here. He's got to go big, coming in at number 3. Needs to support his team now. Of course, Safi Majid only faced the 1 delivery. So basically, you've got 2 fresh batsmen. And this has been a good start for Chocolat Shazad. Continuing here, short of the ball. Just putting Amir Butt back in his place a little bit. Yeah, the footwork kind of goes a little bit away to leg. There's no fine leg. So if you can get inside that, just get a little tickle on it, he'll get 4 easily. But yeah. So maybe Shazad knows he can kind of cramp up Umair Butt for room. Yeah, that's what he's going for there. Doesn't want to give him any width. I think we've seen width punished 9 times out of 10. But also anything that's in the arc just goes to show wherever you bowl tends to be. Normally it gets dispatched. Just depends on who you're facing. Continuing here. This time it is a shorter delivery. Does give him that width, but misses out here. It does, but it's a good delivery though, Shazad. He carries so much momentum coming into his run-up. It'd be really interesting to see if we could ever get that slowed down, because his rhythm is really good as he makes his way to the crease. Yeah, the thing is with that one, it doesn't really curve in, it holds its line, and that's why I think Umair misses out on it as well. So, yeah, it's pretty good over this from Shazad. Hasn't conceded too many at all. Final delivery. And this is up across, and this is going to go a couple bounces, trickles over the boundary. Not the end to the over Shazad wanted, but if you're a Liege fan, it certainly helps things. They move along to 27 for 1.
Yeah, third time lucky, isn't it, for Umer Butt, who kind of guides this upwards over the infield. So he's off the mark with the boundary, 27 for 1 after 2. Well, we haven't seen Gent yet, but we have seen there's fireworks from the other 4 teams. And I'm just looking at one of the names in particular on the Ghent side, Ali Raza, who we'll see on Monday. And he's a guy, he's the Ali Raza for Ghent, the rest of the Ali Raza for Liege, but he can really bang the ball. He's a guy who did very, very well against class competition at the ECC, and we'll see him for Ghent. So there going to be no pushovers, tell you that much. Again, a bit like Group A, can't really tell you who's going to drop out. There's no real obvious one.
Just don't know.
ICCB have struggled a bit domestically this season, but I mean, look at them this morning. They were class.
Surprise package. King Kragzard, the skipper. This is a big appeal. Oh, and it's gone. Trying to play across the line, and he gets this one all wrong. And Safi Majid, he has to go only for the 1 run. Second wicket falls here in the third, 27 for 2.
Yeah, it looked pretty plumb live, didn't it? And yeah, I think it is. He's on the back shin in front of middle stump, and I think he knows that his numbers up. Majid gets that wrong. He tries to gamble for the deflection to the 5-leg boundary instead of him that's heading to the 5-leg boundary. But just the 1 to score now, 27 for 2.
Great start.
খেলাগুলো লাইভ সম্প্রচার করা হবে আপনারা যদি চান পরবর্তী খেলাগুলো দেখার জন্য অংশগ্রহণ করতে পারেন চ্যানেলটিতে গেমিং কিং তাই দেরি না করে চ্যানেলটিকে
well your part was 180 probably the last time I mentioned it now but that's what you said at the start of the week.
But look at this again, just plums, and it's that back foot as well, so there's no issue of being outside the line. He gets it wrong, so he has to go. Start with King Kragzard, interestingly, the man who took a pretty good first over in that second over doesn't survive. He gets taken off. Does Shazad.
It's the risk you take when you play that shot, really, isn't it? You know that it's not really a percentage shot. Question about is Taranjit Singh in the Romanian squad or not?
That one, this is down the ground, gets through the first one, and they will come through for a single. I thought that was what he was on about. Wasn't too sure.
Yeah.
I would assume so. I think
I would
he
assume
is.
So. I've got. It's not official yet. But I can have give you the unofficial.
You look it up. I'm going to fish out though. I think he's one of the best around Europe, personally.
এটা কি এখানে এমন কা
Time flicks off the pads, and well, that's certainly going to help the proceeding. It's a lovely shot, flicked off the legs, 4 more to the total.
Yeah, that'll do. Find that one. I'm so worried. worn out. And at the very worst, he has to kind of get Umair Butt down that end, doesn't he? Khalid Amadi's a pretty reasonable performer. Seen him for Belgium as well in the ECC last year.
Yeah, this is hit well. He does well to get out of the way of this. I think he might have got a finger.
He does.
But it will be a single. So Manoa moves off to 2 off of 5. Yeah, it just hasn't come off for him, is he? Just struggling. I think my question, he might be just trying to overhit it. I mean, his first instinct on almost every delivery, and this is being really critical, okay? His front leg is always out of the way, which I don't mind, of course, because you're power hitting. But sometimes the traditional cricket shots, you get reward for it on this outfield.
And if you overcommit to that, so once balls get wider of the off stump, it gets difficult to then reach them. So there's some comments coming in. Lily saying that Charlie's an absolute natural. Have to agree. And also, Sharkat saying you're a great and funny, friendly person. Keanu saying you've been sensational on commentary. Very kind.
That's very kind. Guys. Well, I tell you what. This is a bit of a full toss, and this is going to just be a single into the offside. I want backing up, and they don't need to. Well done by the keeper.
Did someone make fun of your counting in there?
No, never. Why would they? My counting's incredible.
You count to 6. Can you though? Got both hands free, maybe. Anyway, no, Charlie, it's been great to work with you. It's been a pleasure.
Only halfway through. You might not be saying that at the end of week 2. Anyway, Khalid continuing. Shorter delivery, and this time Manoa could be gone, and isn't. This is a good bit of hitting in the end. He gets enough on this one. It has the legs. Just teasing him, wasn't he? This one goes all the way. 6 more.
Just enough. Good club selection, as you'd say in golf. Did the job. And yeah, takes it on. I like it. It's a good shot selection. Again, I think if he gets in the middle, we'll go a lot further than that. But he does get his first Maximo. And they're on task at the moment. They're on target with the ball to go on the 5th.
This time off the toe of the bat, and there is a man out there, and he's taken. So Manoa, well, he got away, didn't he? He finally got his maximum account open. However, wasn't able to quite continue the action, and this is going to be out. Yeah, right off the toe of the bat. Shahidul Upman's eyes had a very good game, hasn't he? And he just has a casual look behind. See, he's in the rope, on the right side of the rope at least. The score at the end of 5 then is 74 for 4. So they've lost 4 wickets in the first 5 overs. Don't forget though, Beveren lost 6 wickets in the first 4 overs. Despite that, still managed to put 146 on the board. Yeah, you just can't count anyone out of this game. That's why it is the beauty that we call T10 cricket, isn't it? It's just incredible. No one's ever out of it until that last bowler's balled.
Only 8 off the over as well from Khalid. So look, they got 74 at the halfway point. You double that 148. So they're on task. They're on target. What I'm trying to say. And
on task.
Yeah, that as well.
I'm not always on task.
Let's see who we got out. Well, I think Manoa. You'll see that he's out in a minute. So we're going to see who we get next.